Yeah, a very warm welcome to you to this backup video for the Prime World's Digital Education AI Power Teaching 2025 episode 1. All right, and earlier we had looked at using magicschool.ai to create teacher and student and administrator related content. All right, so we want to move more to the very student oriented aspect. Okay, and we are going to be using a different application this time called Diffit. Okay, Diffit. So in case you missed the live webinar, this is a backup for you to check out. And very quickly, let's just go ahead with it. You just go to your of course you open your Google Chrome, and on your web address you just type app.diffit.me. You see that, or you can just press type Diffit, and once you see this D icon with a green screen and green color, you know that that is the app. All right, so you just press enter. So what you just need to do now is you can put in whatever you want to use, all right, now, but they will request that you log in later. But what it simply does is any material you have at all, whether it's from a YouTube video or from your PDF or from your Word document, maybe content from your content of your note or whatever. Okay, once you put it in this Diffit, it will generate student related content as so many very useful student related content that you can use to evaluate the students. Okay, and you can use to engage the students productively. So without talking too much, let's just go ahead and test it. So I think first things first, you can sign in or create free accounts. So let's go ahead and create the free account. You can just simply sign in with. So having done that, that's simply it. You are in already, so quick. Okay, so what you need to do now is make sure you have your content ready. So for a start, we are going to start with getting a content, maybe a PDF where my content of what I want to create student related materials from is. Okay, so let me start by clicking text or PDF option. So it will ask me to upload PDF. Okay, or you could decide to paste the text in case you copied it from somewhere. Okay, you can just decide to paste the text here if you don't have a PDF. Okay, so but I have a PDF. Let me just go to upload a PDF, and yep, that is it. What is putting notes? So let me just upload it here. So as it has uploaded it, you can choose to preserve original text. That's if you don't want it to shake things up a bit. You can leave this preserve original text ticked, so that maybe when it's setting whatever student related content, it won't maybe change the exact text that is there. It will, if you untick this, it will still generate something very related to your material, but may just change the wordings a bit, but it's the same essence. Okay, but if you are very particular about preserving exactly what is there, please just tick this. So having done that, these people just like 7th grade. As if they knew that is GS1 I'll be using mostly for this this webinar. So yes, you can now choose the particular grade you want it to set for. Okay, so that it would, the tone of grammar and complexity and difficulty will fit that particular class, whether it's grade 1 or professional grade. So in this case, in this case, grade 7 is very okay for me. So of course I leave the language in English. If you are in a school that speaks maybe Ghanaian or a language, you can pick the language you prefer. So I'll just press generate resources. Now the good thing about this is, well, let's see it first. Let's get to see what it is now. Now look at the first one is reading passage. All right, so it has generated one option, which is reading passage. So if you want to engage the students in a reading exercise, okay, you can use this material. The next one is summary. Okay, if you need a summary to help to more or less give the students an overview of what was learned, you have it there. The next one is key vocabulary words. If you need the students to go and learn what the meaning of certain words are, this can be a very good place to use, maybe as part of their homework or assignment or whatever. You understand? So if you have that tool there, you have multiple choice questions too for the students. You have short answer questions, that's for theory, that's questions for theory. You also have open-ended prompts. Okay, so it's like this one is going to engage their critical thinking very, very deeply. Okay, so this is like a critical thinking students what's the word now, a critical thinking student material that you can use to engage how they can critically think, to bring up new, fresh from their own. It's not that you are forcing on them what to think. You understand? There are several ready-made materials, so that what most students do, at times, is you are just giving them what to think. But critical thinking will help to teach them how to think for themselves and bring out, you understand, from their own thoughts, or from racking their thoughts, racking their own brain, bring out something from their own selves. You get? So that this is a very, very useful tool. Okay, then so you can see now, ready to turn your content into student ready activities. Now this is where all these things you see, if you press get student activities, it will put it in a format that you can for example, if you are in a setup, an educational setup that has embraced ICT for like very well, okay, it will be very useful, such that you could print out these materials and share it to the students. So let's just get student activities. Is it that I didn't sign in? Okay, I thought I signed in that first time. So okay, let me do it again. All right. Okay, now so it will ask me my location. I'll just say Lagos. School or district name, you can just put any. All right, so let me just put Prime World. Okay, Prime World. So you can, if there are no matches, you can just add your school. Okay, your school name. Just put the name of your school. Okay, this is not really city, Lagos, Nigeria. You press continue. Okay, you could even search your school name. Who knows, somebody in your school maybe already using it. You'll be surprised to see an option of your school there. So let's go to continue. What's happening? Okay, wait. Let's go back. Let me just put let me see. I want to put which popular school again now with UFC. Continue. What's happening? I don't work for a school. Thank you. You can just put I don't work for a school to just make things quick. What grades do you teach? So you can choose the grades you teach. You can pick as many as you want, okay? And press continue. Then what subjects do you teach? You can pick just similar to the magicschool.ai, okay, where you don't worry too much about about, hey, if I want to use it for another language. All right, it just wants to have an idea what you do, so you can just pick the ones or the one you want. So you just press go to Diffit. So having done this, we can now generate the material. So get student activities. Now look at this. So look at the reading summary. First it generated it in a prompt like form, so that you can just copy normally. But if you want to take things further, where you want it in a kind of printable form, maybe you want to print several for your students, this is where this is very useful. So you can see the reading summary. What's happening? You can see the reading summary. Network is so let me just click on the reading summary so that you have an idea how it looks like. But the idea is, once you log in, it will put it in a very neat way. Although for some schools, this may not be necessary. All they just need is the content, okay, like those student content, okay, that they can just use, write it on the board, and the students copy it in their notes and go and do whatever task the particular student content contains. All right, so yeah, so that's for that. Now look at it. Do you see? So look at key vocabulary. 3 things I learned. See, do you see the way it's even saying drawings or pictures to represent the reading? One question I have is, do you see, trying to draw engagement from the students. It can even give you an idea on how to make the class very engaging, okay, even if you don't want to use these printable materials. So these are the different so if you scroll down here, look at that. It even produced image analysis. Notice and wonder. What do you notice? Really, really incredible. Okay, so it will provide several. I'm just at the bottom, I'm just clicking, or I'm tapping those options down there so that you see the different printable options it produces. Okay, answer and explain, short answer questions, reflect and discuss. Do you see? a plethora of them. Okay, you have several: reading summary, bubble maps, vocabulary practice. If you click even Google form quiz, in case you want to give them forms that they can fill, you just copy the link of the form and give it to them. Okay, the link of the form, give it to them, and when they get home, they can engage in the quiz and submit to you. It will be submitted to your Google Drive, and you can score it. In fact, it has already naturally scored it, so that once they submit, you already know what they scored right, what they scored wrong. Okay, so it generates a lot of very useful materials that can be used to evaluate the students. Look at all of them. Do you see that? Printable documents, print or save as PDF, simple documents. It's really amazing. Okay, really amazing. So you can, all you simply need to do, in case you want any of these ones, you just, like we did here for the 321 reading summary, you can just go ahead and go to export activity. See the different formats you can export them as, either as PowerPoint, PDF, or so. Let's export the activity. So let's press export activity. Export activity. What's going on? So it's generating activity. Okay, so it will ask that it wants access to the Google Drive of the Gmail account you used. Okay, so all you need to do is just press continue. So it will go ahead and generate the activity. All right. So yeah, so there we have it. So you have these options. You can download it as a PDF, as a PowerPoint document, or you can share to Google Classroom. So for the very popular one, I'll just download it as a PDF. And once I do that, you'd see that, oh, okay, this thing just switched. You see that here it is, really interesting. So we have it here, and all we just need to do is tap the three buttons and choose the download option. And once we choose the download option, you would see that if you check your download manager or your files, any of your file manager, you will see that it should be there. It's like it's still downloading. It's like it's still downloading. But that's basically it. Okay, I don't want the video to be too long because we are kind of rounding up with everything. Okay, but once you click the three buttons and you press download, it would download it to your local device. Okay, that's to your phone or whatever device you are using, laptop or computer. So you can just go to your file manager, check your downloads area, and you would see the document right there in PDF format, which you can use for whatever you want. Okay, so that's basically what Diffit does for you. You will do well to just explore the other materials that you have there, to use, for the benefit of evaluating your students effectively. So thank you so much. I hope this was very useful. I believe it will be more detailed in the live webinar, but this should suffice for now. Thank you so much. God bless.